Alrighty, on this episode of Bouts Talking Bouts, we have a big fight going at Bellator 238. It is happening on January 25th, a featherweight bout going on between Juan Archuleta and Henry Corrales, and I've got Henry on the show. How's your day been going so far there, man?
What's up, Dylan? Thanks for having me, man. It's going great. Just got done with my last workout of the day. Had a nice little dinner, just relaxing now.
Yeah, for sure, and getting in a lot of great work at Fight Ready and everything like that. I know Eddie Chaw is a great figure in like a coaching kind of sense, but as far as like some of the main training partners you're getting in work with, is there anyone you're preparing with that's like, I guess, replicating Archuleta's style? And any, like, do you train in that kind of way, or is it not structured so much in that fashion?
Yeah, it is. Eddie Chaw is doing a really good job emulating on pad work, and also Santino DeFranco. He's just been nominated for Coach of the Year. He's also been in there putting in work. He's grinding. He's an ex-professional fighter himself. So yeah, and all my training partners are running around in the cage trying to emulate that guy, wrestling me and stuff. So we've been getting some good looks.
Yeah, for sure. And it seemed like how you responded to, the last fight. It seems like you really, learned from it and stuff like that. And you were pretty classy about the whole thing, just like addressing what he was able to do and everything like that. What did you learn from that fight, though? It seemed like a bit of like patience, or maybe being too patient, I suppose, was part of the last fight. But what other takeaways did you have from that bout?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I was a little too patient and confident in the fact that I was going to catch him slipping sooner or later with some big shots. And that just never happened. He did a great job of avoiding any of that type of conflict. And my hats off to him. And it was a great experience, man.
But I mean, the way things turned out, I don't know that it could have, unfolded better for you, just in the sense that Archuleta is coming off of challenging for the championship and stuff like that, too. What were you thinking when you initially were offered this bout? Like, what was the general feeling?
Yeah, my mind is just always open to fighting any of these guys. So they're just like, yeah, cool, let's do it. Send the contract over, let's do it.
Yeah, it's dope. It's like you're right in the fixture. Like, you don't lose a great deal from, the last performance necessarily. Like, you're right in there with, a top level guy who's right in that level. So that must be cool.
Dude, that's super cool. Yeah, I have a lot of interest in fighting only the toughest guys. So I'm pretty grateful for that opportunity. I just want to get in there and test myself against, the best of the best that Bellator offers. So it's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, and a bit of a different matchup on paper for sure, just in the sense that Archuleta has like more of a striking oriented approach than Darian Caldwell would. And you were kind of saying that it seems like he might not be able to resist the idea of like engaging you in some sort of like really high octane kind of fight. Do you foresee this bout kind of being the fight of the night and it predominantly taking place in that stand up sort of thing?
Well, just looking at everything logically, rationally, objectively, I have 21 fights. He has 22 or 4, something like that. I don't see how you're not going to see anything different from us. All feelings aside, we're pretty much going to do the same thing. I'm gonna be in there, well conditioned, looking for some big shots. This guy's gonna be shooting, throwing bombs, more of the same, And that's the way I look at it. And my whole thing is, taking things to the next level with my boys at Neuro Force, Juan Higgs, and Kevin Longoria, and all my guys at Fight Ready. We're just preparing for this guy.
And yeah, you mentioned Neuroforce 1. I was going to ask about that. It very much seems like a newer part of your preparations. Like, when did that all sort of, come into the picture?
Yeah, so we started working before the last fight with Caldwell, and we just picked up where we left off, and we just we had such a great camp last camp, and we just kept the ball rolling, and took things to the next level, and it's been some good time over there. It's good work.
Yeah, it seems like it covers a lot of, different facets, such like balance, circulation, just general efficiency of movement, even clinical sleep analysis. So very much seems like a comprehensive sort of thing. Like, what area have you noticed the like biggest difference? Like, is it like the ability to like get like that REM sleep, like that kind of stuff? Is it the like better circulation, better sense of cardiovascular fitness? Like, what's the biggest change from the Neuroforce One kind of training?
Yeah, very comprehensive. You've done your homework, man. Yeah, they really they take care of everything for me, from my sleep, my recovery stuff, and nutrition. They got me with some organic meal prep that counts out all my macros and does all this really cool stuff. And not that it makes things easier, it just makes things way more optimal. And these guys don't fuck around when it comes to that. They're really on top of their game.
Yeah, it seems like you're on top of your game when you're fighting at the Forum in Inglewood, California. You've got quite a history there so far. What's it like to, get back to that venue and to be performing in front of the California crowd?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It doesn't get old, I definitely would like to go somewhere else and fight too. But it's like I'm not gonna turn down to fight in front of some family and friends, and get to hang out with them afterwards.
Yeah, and especially like the opportunity with this fight too. And like you said, you got the people out there. You got any like post-fight celebration kind of planned? Like any people coming out who are looking to get like an after party kind of going? Not overlooking Archuleta, obviously, but any festivities planned for after the fact?
Hey, dude, anytime there's always a win, lose, or draw, we're celebrating. I don't give a fuck. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna, hey, whoever's around, let's go eat. Let's go do something. It's all good.
And I'm kind of curious too, because I haven't really seen anything officially out there about this, but with both of you guys coming off of being part of the Featherweight Grand Prix, has Bellator communicated to you at all that this is any kind of like alternate bout for the Featherweight Grand Prix, or has that not been articulated to you?
Yeah, they haven't mentioned anything. I've done a couple interviews and they brought it up, but other than that, I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, still a great fight either way, and you can just sort of see the Grand Prix play out, even if like worst case scenario, it's not necessarily an alternate bout. It puts you in a good place in the rankings.
Yeah.
No, some good stuff, man, for sure. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering, like, you still jamming some of the regular tunes ahead of this one? I know you have a certain affinity for some kind of similar hip hop that I listen to and stuff like that. Are you kind of like putting on the same kind of stuff over there at Fight Ready, or do you got some guys there grabbing the aux cord and putting on different stuff sometimes?
Yeah, they are. It's usually some hip hop stuff. But when I got my headphones in, I'm the creature of habit, dude. I literally listen to the same shit over and over. There's not too much diversity in my playlist when it comes to like fight camp jams. Same old jam tricks, this old school fucking early 2000 hip hop, underground shit, like just shit that gets the feels up.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's something that gets you fired up and stuff like that. But you've been real good with your time, man. I'm curious if there's anything you'd like to sort of add as a parting thought as we're kind of wrapping up, though.
No, man, just thanks for having me, and this is gonna be a good one for the fans. We're bringing all the noise, dude. I think it's probably gonna be the fight of the night, to be honest with you, and I'll be ready.
Yeah, always appreciate having you on the show, man, and getting to get some insights from you. But I think people are going to really appreciate this fight going January 25th, Bellator 238. Got a great featherweight tilt between Juan Archuleta and Henry Corrales. Really appreciate all the time and insights there, man, and best of luck with the remaining part of your preparations, and have a good rest of your night, too.
All right, I'll see you later. Talk to you later.